to watch on my own, or anything dealing with fighting. I would actually flip to watch that on my own. But we talked about it before, Cav, about that the lingerie football with the women. That's the only reason that gets the recognition. It don't even get recognition no more. But the recognition that it did get, it was only because those women were in their bras, helmet, and drawers. That's all the reason it got the play that it got. But let's move on to accountability. This has got to be talked about right now. Right now. With this, we got the Twitter with this free speech BS. We got the government with its free speech BS, plus the retards of civilization, or should I say the retards that is civilization. Everybody love to spit out the word accountability. Accountability this, accountability that. You rarely hear about the retards who actually fall for the stories that they hear, and people not holding them accountable for their own retardedness. Here's an example. I've listened to the radio. I came across a story where this lady supposedly got tricked into rubbing cream, medicated cream, on a guy's penis.
What?
And they, instead of blaming her for her retardedness, he get arrested. I'm thinking in my head, he get arrested because he had the courage to ask somebody to actually do what he asked this lady to do, and she fell for it. And instead of her, or instead of anybody going to jail, she should have got smacked and had her nose rubbed in it while sending her to the corner and telling her, no, you don't do that. You freaking retard. You're a grown person. How you get tricked into rubbing? Okay, put it like this. Obai-san? You mind if I use you?
Please go for it. Go for it.
I go to your establishment.
Okay.
I walk in and I tell you, for some reason, I can't rub this medicated cream on my penis.
Well, what's the establishment though? Like it's a
it don't
random,
make a difference. It don't make a
is
difference. It don't make a difference. It's you. I forget the store. I don't even think they said the store name in the.
My thing is like, did he walk in a massage place, a masseuse? Like, you know what I'm saying? Some places, you know, rubbing shit on people might be, you know, okay. So it do kind of matter, but I don't know though. But when you say what you gonna say, then I'm like, nah, it probably don't matter.
Exactly. I'm going with it. Doesn't even matter what the establishment is. Even this is a place like you just said, a massage place. Again, it doesn't matter. To get to the end of this, you're not gonna touch a penis unless you want to touch a penis. Can nobody trick you into touching a penis? Okay. Now that's what I mean by accountability, and how everybody want to preach accountability, but don't nobody want to hold the person who failed for whatever news they heard and they grown.
Let me know what she do again.
Now again, a buy sign. I walk into your establishment, and for whatever reason, I can't use my own hands to rub this medicated cream on my penis like I need to rub it on my penis.
That just sounds so stupid.
I ask you, could you do this for me?
Okay.
No questions asked. Okay comes from you. And as you're rubbing this on my penis, I start to get excited. And now it dawns on you that, wait a minute, you're not, you don't have a problem. You don't have a problem at all.
Because I'm like, okay.
Wait a minute.
You are the retard that fell for this.
And then how did the police?
Is this a real story?
Why should I get arrested because you volunteered to rub this on me?
It's not a real story though, right?
Yes, it's a real story.
I completely understand. He got the cops, he got arrested. Like
he got arrested. I think it ended. The article ended at that, or the news ended at that time. It didn't say if he stayed in jail or not, but he does. I think it also said he does have a rap sheet of this. But still, any way it goes, we're using accountability like we use pretty much every other word in the American English language wrong. Because again, I, being the guy, don't have accountability. I'm trying to do exactly what I did to you. Like, I want you to do this. That's what I want. Your accountability is to say, no, I'm not doing that. I can't trick you into touching my penis without you wanting to touch my penis. This is where victim blaming comes into play, because she's not a victim. She's a retard.
No, yeah, I agree with you on this, like this situation. I mean, it's very like I feel like it's per case thing or whatever, but like in this case too, like whatever his reason might be, it's like you should ask a little bit questions if we're all the same age. If you're a grown up, like, okay, you have hands, why can't you do that? And like just think about when you do that, like even let's just say like he really did expect, like he just really wanted that for whatever reason. Like, of course, with that motion, it's natural for it to get excited, to
expand.
Yeah, so it's like it's just like that's a very there's a lot of odd situations like that where I'm like, I mean, how do you get caught up in that?
So this guy get in trouble for being a pervert, but you're not a pervert for actually going for it yourself.
But some could also be wrong with it though. Either you just like him,
some people are just so naive,
or she got mental problems.
You know what? I'm no longer. If you're over the age of 25, I'm no longer using naive as a accountability. Accountable.
Naive.
Period.
Hey, it's not.
That's what it sounded. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, she just sounds naive.
And here we talked about the different subtleness in the English language in the words that they use. Because here we go, where people are getting. Well, I know people are getting upset because the word retard keeps popping up. And this right here, here's a situation where you may learn something where retard and retardation doesn't mean the same thing. They're related. They're related definition wise, but they don't mean the same thing. And I am using it in the right context. Because retard means
the retard or retard?
Retarded.
Yeah. With a D at the end.
Here's the thing. Here's another thing too. That retarded, and retardation, different definitions. Like retard is the actual mental. You're mental, but if you add ed on it, they changed it from being you're slow in physical and mental situations for the age that you are. Meaning that what we just said, if you're over 25, I'm not using naive for your retardedness right now.
That's what I said. Yeah, like she gotta be wrong with you to do
that. Hey, you don't need to be working in an establishment by yourself then if you're that retard.
True. Yeah.
Where was she working at?
Again, I don't even think they said the establishment because they probably don't want other people going over there to abuse this retard.
I have an example. So this was like years ago when I was still in college. And I mean, I was kind of questioning myself. I was like, was I kind of messed up for thinking this way? But there was this girl. It was at an event. Whatever happened, like it's completely uncalled for. It's like it's unfortunate that it happened to her, but she decides to leave the event by herself late at night, and it's going down like, which can take her the same way. She decided with no weapons, with no guardness, I'm just going to go down this dark alley by myself. And she goes in this alley, and of course, you know, she was harassed, which is unfortunate, but like, I guess like street smarts or awareness or like accountability or all these things. It's kind of like, it sucks that happened to you, but there's a lot of things that you can avoid. Like, I know better not to do. And if I was like, I'm not going to go down there with no like weapons or like with my headphones blasting and my hands in my pocket, like not paying attention. Like, it's just certain things where you really do gotta, like, I don't know.
It's common sense. Like certain things are common sense. I'll go a step further for you.
Oh, go ahead, Kev.
Oh, my fault. No, it's like your survival. It's like a survival instinct. Like, why? If I got this clear, bright road right here, and I got this dark alley, like it's common sense that I'm going to take the clear road.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Before I say what I'm about to say,
I must be retarded.
Before I say what I'm about to say, was this friend of yours or this person that you know?
It's really her, bro. No, I'm just
wait, sorry.
Was she white?
I think she was a white Hispanic girl. I don't remember, and it was like a student.
You know, light skin count. Or lighter skin counts. No, but at this, what I'm about to say, first, we gotta stop using the phrase common sense. Ain't nothing common about sense. History showed that. Ain't nothing common about having sense. Nobody in history got that much sense.
Right. And, but I know.
But also at the same time, even if I was the biggest, strongest, I was armed up like old dude from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. And
hammer.
I'm still not gonna walk down the alley because to me that makes sense not to go down this alley. It ain't got nothing to do with common sense because commonly stupidity is winning. So it can't be common sense when it comes to sense. You just have some sense and act like you know something.
Because in this lady's situation, now she's going to be like, oh, well, now I know not to put cream on someone's penis when they ask me.
Exactly. Now I know. Now I know I'm willingly not going to make the choice to volunteer to touch a penis. Like, boy, I tell you. And this is what society and social media allows accountability. It's like we preach accountability for everything, but nobody wants to hold, like, this is one thing that nobody takes accountable for. Nobody takes accountable for of the phrase, I wanted to. It's as simple as that. You wanted to touch this. You wanted to go down that alley. You want. I mean, nobody says that. Everybody comes up with an excuse for their accountability versus just saying the words, I just wanted to.
Yeah.
I wanted to put this penis in my hand. Like I didn't know that I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to put a penis in my hand. How you didn't know when you're on the clock? On the clock means don't put penises in your hand.
Right.
You didn't read the employee handbook.
Exactly. And people even take accountability for other people's BS and then flip it around and talk about the person that they took accountability for. I'm like, again, this is a grown person. And on some situations, kids fall in this category as well. I wanted to. You do not hear that. I wanted to rob. I wanted to kill. I wanted to cheat. I wanted to. That's all. That's pretty much in almost every accountability story that I hear is no one saying, well, I just wanted to.
Everything's like a psychology essay. Like, it can't just be like a simple term or a simple sentence. Like, you have to be this poetic explanation or like this long story for content. Like, there's no simplicity.
While making it up as you go.
Basically.
While making it up as you go versus, again, just saying, I wanted to. I feel like it'd be so much